Hello, hello! We're back a little bit earlier than usual. Because for 2026, streams are starting an hour early. So hello everyone! Waiting for Saribot to check in. Because that means I am officially live. There's Saribot! Love the bot. Love Saribot. But yeah, I wanted to start off 2026 with something new and giving myself another hour of stream time every day. So instead of starting at 6 p.m. EST, we're starting at 5 p.m. EST. I tend to have a lot more energy earlier on in the day. Also, let's switch over to art. Or to the arting screen specifically. I tend to have more energy during the earlier parts of the day, so I thought if I streamed earlier, I would have more time and more energy throughout my streams to hopefully stream for longer as well. Because I definitely noticed towards the end of the year I was having some relatively short streams, and I definitely want my streams to be longer, like to the 3 or 4 hour mark. And I don't know, I don't think I could have done that if I kept streaming at 6 o'clock. Also, mind the chibi. It will be used soon. I drew this base a couple days ago, so this is technically not the first piece of art I made this year. At least I don't think. Wait, actually, I can check when I made this. I'm pretty sure this was the day before. So, like, right before 2026. Hey, everybody! Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Meeps! And congrats on Fancy for being first. Welcome to the first stream of 2026, y'all. I am very excited. I'm pretty sure I made this chibi base a few days ago. I don't think this is the first art piece of the year, but I can check by looking at the file information, I think. This was made... Nope, that's not it. Leave, don't change anything. Manage works? I could have sworn there was a way to see how old a piece of art was in Clipsio Paint. And like when the file was created. Oh? No, this was the last edited, which is right now. Yeah, because that says... And I know I didn't create this today. This has been here for like a day. Or two. Goodness, I know it wasn't today, was it? Was it? Did I make this yesterday? I know I posted about it on the 30th. So no, this was not the first thing made. Okay, I had to double check. We have two different things I can work on today, which is finishing up more of the Kuiper bunnies, which we are on the final 2, plus a little more editing for this one for Agent. And then I get to work on the chibi. Right now, I'm kind of feeling like the chibi because I have some good news for you guys. I am working on getting my VGen set up, and I'm also working on the chibis to learn how I want to do these because I have so many chibis that I could be making for you, all of the people who have gotten the foodie chibis, which is the chibis you get for doing your daily orders. And I have a good backlog of those guys, and I want to get my chibi style, like, down, essentially, while I'm making those. So this is a pretty good example of what I do want. I know I definitely want larger heads. I kind of like when legs are, weirdly angular like this, where they don't really look like normal legs anymore. I've always liked that look. And I think they're only gonna get 4 fingers, because I think chibis look cute that way. I think they're funny. Let's try something like this. A lot of people do chibi hands very differently, so I'm kind of still figuring out how I want to do these as well. Because sometimes people just do little nubbin hands, some people do teeny tiny little, like mitts, like a glove, which I think are also adorable, but I feel like I'm missing something if I do that, you know? Like these little ones, but then it's like, how do you do most expressions? Not really expressions, but like, how do you do most, things with hands? When it's in chibi form? I guess just remove one of the fingers? I guess I'll just draw a bunch of chibi fingers to see how I like the look of 4 fingers. Yeah, because now the little devil thing only has 1 finger, and it looks a little funny, but I guess that's doable. How do you... I guess it's just the opposite of this if they flip someone off. I guess a chibi can still flip someone off if they have, like, separate fingers. But it does look a little funny considering they're definitely missing one. Though I think that problem was actually solved. In Adventure Time, they have, like, the Fiona Cake spin-off, and I think they actually, they do flip people off, but they don't use, like, the regular single finger. I think it looks like this. From, like, and they'll do it from behind. So it's just, like, the two middle fingers up, and it's very funny looking. But I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be their way of doing a middle finger. Oh, we have a bunny battle! First one of the year. A lot of things are going to be a first of the year. Actually, I think this is also my first chibi I've made in a while to begin with, so... that's alright. I do kind of like the little mitten ones, which this is technically what I am drawing, is the mitten one. But I'm very excited to get into learning After Effects, or not After Effects, but Anime Effects, because I don't have the money for After Effects. And Anime Effects looks really cute. I'm also trying to figure out what character this is gonna be, because I definitely want to do some OC art. Not sure who. Probably Matt, since he is supposed to be the main character of the comic that will maybe come out eventually one day. We'll see. Probably not a project I'll be doing this year because I'm going to be very busy with a lot of things, but hopefully I'll get to do a lot of art of my characters. Here, this is going to be Matt then. I think I know where I want to start. Definitely want to make it clear who he is by the hair. Another win for Meeps to start the year out. Also, hey, Agent! Welcome on in. I want to draw... well, no, I should draw a default Matt. I was thinking about giving him the pointed ears of his, like, cat form. There's so much I cannot explain about this guy right now. But, like, half the time I think of Matt, he has cat ears. Hey, Comet! Ooh, building Legos. Hell yeah. Ah, man, I miss my Legos. Oh. Careful with the spells, okay? That's actually just a funny side effect whenever I'm doing art and one of the fun size Fae goes off, or I go back to normal. You can see it for like half a second, but the Alt button messes with the pen by making it change colors, so that's always funny. Is your ear in the right spot? Realizing maybe the ear is not in the correct spot. Hey, Paige!
I have something to say.
Yes, Rhea?
Know why the astronaut woke up in the middle of the night?
Why, Rhea?
She heard a big bang.
Yeah. Alright, that's the first one we're doing? Okay. I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Paige? And also an excellent question. How are we all feeling today, guys? You having good starts to your New Year's? Any fun ooh, what about resolutions? Anyone have some resolutions? I know I've posted my 2024 or 2024, that's 2 years ago, goodness. 2026 bingo for the year and all the different goals I have. So most of those are counted as my resolutions for stuff I want to get done this year. But what about you guys? Resolution, be happy. I feel like that's very general, but I respect it. Hey, I don't, like, what? The new year drops and I forget how to speak? Heya Apine. Goodness, I don't know why I just ended up saying Heya. This is not a song. How's it going? That's good, at least. Oh yeah, those do drop this year. Resolution, continuing the same goals I had last year. Ah, nice. Ooh, VR setup. Hey. You know what? Living to the next year is a pretty good resolution. Respect. Sometimes you don't have to have big goals or want to get something like super crazy done. Sometimes surviving is all you need. You know what? The same can be said for being just general happy. Sure, we're all gonna have bad days and good days, but I hope, Wolf, that you do have a lot more happy days this year than last. My friends convinced my mom to play some... That is terrible. Why would you do... Why would you do that to your mom? Help wanted. Look, I don't know how scary people think FNAF is in general, but like the VR stuff seems terrifying to me. I don't like the idea of something scary being that up close and personal. I'm thinking of the chibi hair too much like normal hair. I'm like a regular character as well. Let's get crazy with these. There we go. Oh, I love Beat Saber. I got to try VR out when one of my cousins came to visit and she brought her headset with her, and I really enjoyed Beat Saber. I wasn't good at it, don't get me wrong, but I had fun. The 6th year. One-handed crab raid. I think I did try out crab raid now I think about it. I don't think I was good at it. But I had fun. Beat Saber's also just a fun way to get a workout in. Sometimes one of the more important parts about getting exercise in is having a good time. That's why I like going for my walks. Well, I have no idea if it's been 5 years since you've been in high school, but I hope that that person is also still alive. To be fair, that is a pretty good answer. It's like, I don't even know if I care what I'm doing in 5 years, as long as I'm still here. I don't have to be doing anything super cool. You know, existing's pretty cool. Just general existing. I think I haven't drawn the head wide enough. It's bothering me. Existing is a good starting point, exactly. Goodness. Hair always gives me a hard time. Maybe hair studies are the ones I should be doing this year. If I do any studies. To be fair, hair and clothing are the two things I want to do some studying into this year specifically. Because they are the things that I feel like I have a lot of trouble with. There's a lot of stuff I have trouble with, but like I feel like I fight with the hair and the outfits the most. Okay, maybe I should be finishing up the base, because I don't know if this sketch is done. I'm also only going to be working on this part of the sketch because once I move to the line art, I have to split everything up. Since I plan to make this my first thing I put into anime effects to learn it, I have a good couple of videos lined up for it as well. I'm very excited for. Because I want to make like animated chibis and stuff. I just think they'd be cute. I am also interested in kind of getting my portfolio ready. So the chibis are actually another way to do that. Since, for the most part, they're supposed to be sketches, but I'll probably do line art for them anyway, since I do prefer looking at clean line art. Or at least cleaned up sketches. I think I should have done some more warm-ups today, because this is throwing me off. I think wait, the line also isn't in the right place. More around here. This also might be kicking my butt mildly because I haven't drawn people in quite some time. I have been way too busy focusing on the bunnies the entirety of December to draw a person. Let alone a chibi. I do like drawing chibis though, because I like the cute little proportions of them. Like their stupid fat little baby faces. Chibis also don't really have necks, so maybe the head is also a little too high. No, not that. A little better. A lot better, actually. Didn't add the line to show where the chest is going, though. That should be a consistent part. Is the community known for being, like, toxic? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. I am kind of tempted to add back the little, like, a tiny foot to my chibi characters. They do look cute as well when they look like they're wearing, like, giant boots. But I also really like the way this looks for some reason. Maybe a little thinner? I'm glad you're having a good time. Uh-oh. Also, hi, Shay. I don't know what's happening to your phone. I know Twitch on mobile can be very buggy, but this is a new one. I don't even know where to begin to fix that. It's gonna make reading your messages very fun today. I can barely read what's being said normally because I'm just really bad at reading things. Very frequently. You guys know. Oh yeah, dash could work. Or the ... dots. Oh, underscores are also a good idea. Paige and Apine got some good ideas. Let's see. How do I go about adding like a normal foot to a chibi anyway? This? Why no underscore? Weird. Underscore is such like a default part of like the keyboard, I would feel. Even my first message I tried to send crashed my whole phone. What? What in the world is happening? I'm like half expecting one of your messages to turn into a hyperlink because I'm worried that it's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's gonna bring you to like someone's Tumblr page. I know there's no .com, so I don't think it can happen, but I know sometimes if you have a period in a weird spot, it'll just be like, yeah, that's a website. Someone created that. You're talking about this website. So underscores are probably the best way to go. Because someone probably has the website like .thank or something. Which also means your message could get blocked if you use periods. I'm pretty sure I have links turned off. I have no idea why the hell having spaces crashed your phone. I assumed at first it was just a weird Twitch thing where it wasn't registering it, but like, that's very worrying. Let's see. Also, no, I'm not yawning. I would never. And if I was, I'd probably go and get a soda. Because the whole reason I'm streaming earlier is so I have more energy to do longer streams. I can't be yawning yet, the whole point. Oh, thank you for the save reminder, Wolf. And the self-care. And since the self-care reminder was indeed redeemed, I think we should all maybe take a sip of whatever drinks we have and do a little stretch. It's important to take care of yourselves. There are so many things I'm looking forward to get to do this year. Mostly the re-debut, because I have so much planned for that. And getting a lot of that art done, I still have over 100 days, I checked, to get all of it done. So it definitely helps put back in perspective that I have plenty of time. But man, am I also a little worried. Because I am still working on redesigning my Sona, which is like the biggest part of getting to do any of the art. Because if I don't redesign her in time, I run out of time to do everything else. But you can't rush stuff like this, because if I'm not happy with the new design, I can't make any of the new stuff. So I must be patient. And I'm not good at that. I'm really not good at that. But I'm also so excited to keep sharing stuff. I have shared a few things in the like Whips and Chips chat, which is for members and subs. So they've gotten a chance to see some sneak peeks so far. And I'm very excited about it. Of course, the most recent one is not the most impressive of sneak peeks. Because it's just the very basic parts of the overlay I need to work on. But I'm so excited to keep working on all of this stuff. Okay, let's leave the hairline out of that. Okay, now that I have the more finalized version, I don't know if I actually like the way the limbs look. Which is exactly why I'm doing this in the first place, to see what I do and don't like when it comes to my art. Because I have so many of the chibis I need to work on this year, and I'm very excited to do so, because again, I like working on like the littler stuff like the chibis. It's also important to figure out how I like them done. Well done. But well done like my steak. But I also have to figure out how I do the teeny tiny tootsies. Like right now I'm thinking about them kind of like this. So they look a little bit like cat paws regardless of how human they are or not, which they're always going to be, but like if they didn't have shoes on, they'd have these little cat paws. Which is just the most simple way to draw, like, feet. This is like a simplified version of how it's supposed to look. They'd still get the cat paws. Whenever I draw feet, I always end up making them have the little cat paws. Mostly because I refuse to draw actual toes in the first place, but also because they end up looking really cute. Look at these little cat paws. For the longest time, the full body I was drawing for Galaxy, when I didn't have the shoes designed, I had little cat feet. Because I just think they look so silly. There's also the problem of like designing or drawing any form of shoe when they look like this. No, actually, I guess that is okay. It looks silly, but it also looks cute. I still kind of like the idea of them having like this little point. Like a soft point. I think I'm realizing what the problem is with this other leg as well, is I don't think the knee's in the right spot. Ooh, so maybe you'll be doing some art soon? Then I guess the more simplified, I don't know why I was having trouble with that one. The more simplified the, like, outfits are because of the shoes, maybe the better. The shoes are terrible. I think we can all agree shoes are terrible. Yeah. Like, hands and all, yeah, difficult. Very difficult. Feet are also incredibly difficult to draw. So, I think shoes and feet are awful. Because at least there's like 1,000 tutorials on how to draw hands because other people have learned. I don't want to look up how to draw feet because I'm worried what's going to happen. Because most people who can draw anatomy, they're probably okay at drawing feet. But like the people who are good at drawing feet, I don't know if I want to take lessons. I'm worried about the crowd I'll attract. So maybe I just never learn. Let's see. I also don't think your leg can physically be in that position. I think that's also what's bothering me. Especially with the angle you're sitting at. Let's see. There we go. I think that's going to look a little better. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Again? Goodness. I wonder if there was like some weird Twitch update that caused that. I think I'm allowing the arm to be a little too long still. I'd believe it, but I just like blaming, I think it's better to just blame that on Twitch and hope that it's not a problem with your actual phone. Because one of those is far more expensive than the other. I'm going out that way anyway. Oh, great. Now they have, like, a creepy horse hoof. Gone. Erase. Though to be fair, it is apparently the year of the horse, but I am not making cursed horse hoof hand Chibis. I don't think that's a good way to celebrate. In my personal opinion. I think that's how you get bad luck for the rest of the year. Yeah, 2026 is the year of the horse. I think last year was the year of the snake. Damn it, I was supposed to do some art of one of my snake characters, and I don't think I've drawn him once. Oh, to be fair, I did end up being very busy with a lot of different things. I think your shoulder is also misplaced for where your head is. There are a lot of anatomy fuck-ups that I'm seeing. That I did not in the first sketch. They are bothering the hell out of me. I know, you're not supposed to nitpick the art every second of it. Like, every second, but like... I don't think the head's in the right spot. Yeah, it looks weird. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying not to be nitpicky with the art, but like it looked weird. Or at least I assume it's the year of the horse because I keep seeing people make horse drawings for their like 2026 art. So I assumed that, or maybe people just really like the Usume girls still. And that's why they're obsessed with horses. I don't know. It's one of the two. It's either that it's actually the year of the horse or people just really liked the Usume girls and decided it's their year. Okay. So it's probably the year of the horse. That or it's the year of the horse girls regardless. I wish them well. The other kind of horse girl. Not... Well, I get... You know what? No, I wish good for all of the horse girls. Good for them. Girls. The ones who enjoy horses and draw them a lot. The ones who are horses and kick people. Why not? Let's see. Don't like that hand. Yeah, I think part of the reason why Matt's hair also didn't look right is because the skull wasn't shaped right. Like I said before, the chibis I draw have fat baby heads. And that one did not have a fat baby head. It had a pretty normally sized baby head. And that is unacceptable. They just look silly to me, and that brings me great joy. Still feel like the main body looks kind of weird. Chibis bring great joy. the mind, to the body, to the soul, their stupid, fat little baby heads. We have an ad break incoming in the next 3 minutes. During that, I will be taking a walk around and stretch break, so you won't miss too much. Though to be fair, during art streams, I do tend to lock in, so I don't talk as much. Which has been the case. But it's also because I'm very excited, because I'm drawing my boy Matt. Hopefully I'll have more, like, cool OC lore and stuff this year as well. But we'll see. We got a whole 363 days left to find out. Cannot tell if this is the right eye shape for Matt. I also don't, he's my boy, but I also don't draw him enough to know. What's this picture of? Why are you sideways? Why is your picture sideways? Where is Matt? Where is the last time I drew you? There you are. Ah, I forgot. They are more down tilted. There we go. Okay, maybe it's inwards and then up, because I think his eyes are a little too low on his face. And now, the copycat. Almost right. Better. Maybe I'm gonna take his hair off for a second. So, this, I'm realizing this was drawn on the other chibi and therefore is not fully accurate. Squanch. And therefore his face would be slightly off because of it. Oh, and that is break time! Don't touch that dial! I'll be right back. A little bit of a stretch always makes art a lot easier. Oh. Welcome back from the ad break. Got my stretch in. Ooh, I should drink some more water too. There we go. Added the eyes, but not the pupils, because I guess I want him to look creepy. We're also gonna turn that off for now. He's back to being a bald mannequin. I have more to do. So much more to do. Where I can continue to draw my boy. I'd like the ear circle. I think once I'm done with the chibi, I'm gonna move on to continuing to work on the bunny that's based off of one of the agent's birds. I think. No. I don't think that's your name. What is your name again, bird? The bird's name is Picasso. Okay, it is Picasso. I was about to call him Picasso and I was worried that wasn't his name and I was just gonna call him a random painter on accident. Picasso. I like it. I also love the way it looks when people have chibis that have the big fat hands. I don't know why. So I want to give them their little mitts, but I want their mitts to be big. It just makes them look way more cartoony if they have fat hands versus like the little bitty ball hands. But yeah, it's working time. I completely forgot. You know, speaking of working time, I completely forgot my timers. That's the whole reason I have Spirit City up, is for music and for my work timer. What would we be at right now? We would have had 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Alright, never mind. We are taking a break timer. Save. Hands off the keyboard. Hands off the drawing tablet. I'm putting myself on break timer. And for 10 minutes, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to think and relax. We're counting the ad break as a sort of a break timer. It wasn't 10 minutes, but it was good enough. But yeah, I want them to have little oven mitt hands, but they do still have like 3 fingers. But yeah, I like it. Now I think in cake it's the other 2. So they have like a peace sign. It looks like they're putting up a peace sign, but I'm pretty sure it's a middle finger. And I think that's very funny. Which also means when you have chibis that have hands like this, you do kind of need to be careful. Because if you give them the wrong, like, hand gesture, it looks like they're flipping you off. And although that's incredibly hilarious, I don't think most people are going to want that. If their character is not supposed to be flipping you off. But it would be funny. Here, since I'm on break time to take care of myself and my wrists. I was gonna do some wrist stretches, of course. Let's talk about some of the news for this year. So for those of you who aren't in the Discord, or you are and you just didn't see that I was talking about this, I am getting my VGen set up for the latter half of this year. Not vegan, VGen. Nope, it doesn't like it. That's fine, closed captions. VGen. Good enough. It isn't exactly a well-known word for, like, the closed captions to know. But I'm working on getting commissions and stuff set up in a more professional manner. I did take 2 commissions last year at the beginning of the year, but I want to take them more seriously this year for my art bingo. Of course, I won't be opening them up anytime soon because I have the re-debut to work on, but I'm really excited to like look through how VGen's workflow is, because it's so freaking nice. It very simply and easily has like templates for stuff like your terms of service or different policies, and I just really like the way it looks. Very exciting. And takes a lot of the stress work and the guesswork that I had for setting up comms before. Completely gone now. Especially because you can also look at other people's shops and you can see how they do their policies. And you can go around and see how they do their workflows and how you might want to set your stuff up that way too. So it also makes researching easier, because before I had no real idea what I was doing. And luckily, the commissions I got were just from friends anyway, so I wasn't too worried about messing up. And they went pretty well. I had a design commission from Galaxy as well as a full body for the character I got to work on, and then I had the emote for Kiri. And I'm very excited for how this is gonna end up. I just want it to look so nice and professional, and it looks so good so far. I'm not gonna put too much work into it, just wanted to look at how it works now and then have like the few things I wanted to get set up, like the emote comms and chibis. Because those are two things I know I want to set up, is having chibi art, because I just like doing them. I'll definitely add stuff like full bodies and half bodies, because I feel like people like those and I like drawing characters. OCs bring me joy, whether they're mine or others. I like doodling them. But a fun fact is I'm actually going to need, you know, some OCs for practice for commissions, of course. So there may or may not be a ping in the Discord or a message or a post on my Blue Sky where I'm collecting OCs to work on free commissions, perhaps, to get some portfolio work in, you know? Just keep an eye out if you want some arts of your characters. I'll be making a post about that sometime in the next few months. Definitely not this one. Too busy. I need to not put too much work into something that's not the re-debut. I keep saying that more for myself because I will let myself get overworked if I don't pay enough attention. Luckily, I do have a forced break in February. I don't want to, but I have a vacation with my family, and we're going on a cruise, which means I will be forced to take a week-long break. So don't worry about me overworking myself. I am legally not allowed to because I have to go on the cruise. I agree. So I will be forced to take a break, and it's gonna be my first cruise. So I've never been on a cruise ship long-term before. My cousin went on one last year, and I'm very excited to try it because we have so many like little events planned and so many cool things. I'm excited to see our room. And if anyone's worried about Tater Tot, don't worry. We found a very nice pet sitter who's gonna be taking care of him. He likes her. We've been to her place to see if he liked the area. He enjoys the area. He likes her. He had a good time. He's normally a bit of a grumpy butt when it comes to meeting people. So if he likes someone, he likes them. That's not, he's a kind of a grumpy butt. It's very rare if he likes people. So I'm very, very happy that he's going to be enjoying his little weekly stay. Weekly makes it sound like this is frequent. Week-long stay. But yeah, I'll be taking a break when it comes to the cruise, so I won't be overworking myself. I will not be allowed to. I'll have a week-long break away from arting and streaming and all of that, which also means I won't be seeing you guys for a week for streaming. But it also means I'll be taking a vacation with my family. I'll let you guys know closer to when that happens. Because of course you guys are going to have to find something else to watch, but there's plenty of people. People I can also point to, because we have a good amount of fellow streaming friends I can point to for you guys to watch. But I'm also very excited. I have so many things that I'm working on. I'm going to start trying to take more clips of recent streams, whether it's the ones you guys make of streams of funny moments you see, or going back through my streams and collecting clips, to start editing like weekly, not weekly, but maybe like bi-monthly TikToks and shorts. Because I did do a couple last year, but I didn't edit them. All I did was add closed captions to clips I already took. I want to learn video editing this year. That's one of the two big things I want to do this year. Three big things. The biggest and most important that I have a deadline for, so it's kind of at the top of the list right now, is the re-debut, of course. New PNG tuber model, new look for Rhea, or just an updated one. Honestly, I love the way she looks now. I don't know if I really need to change her. I have to update the Kuiper bunnies because they have a new name and a new look, and I'm very excited to keep designing that new look. The new model is coming along. It's not done, I will say, but it's also not too different from the one I have now. It's just an updated art style, a few changes, and a new outfit entirely, which I'm very excited for. But for the most part, I think I actually might keep it the same. I thought I might have ended up having like a complete redesign, but I think I really like the way she looks now. So it'll mostly just be a new outfit and an updated model. Because this one is technically 2 years old. Or at least it's close to. It was technically created in 2024. Technically, if I wanted to say it was 2 years old, I'd have to wait for the end of this year because it was created at the very end of 2024. And I started using it at the start of 2025. But yeah, this model is an entire year old, and it was only supposed to be a temp model, by the way. Now, it is a very permanent one. I do really like it. But this model was not supposed to last throughout the entire year. And that's happened twice now. That's not to say I'm not incredibly proud of this model, and I do really like it. So it's not like I wanted to retire it anytime soon. But I made this model within a week, and I kind of kept it for a lot longer than I think I was supposed to. But I do really like it. It has definitely grown on me, and I was very proud of it when I did finish it at first. But I just want to give it a new touch-up with the current design. Rhea's probably also just going to get a mild touch-up to make her look a little bit more in line with how I want her to, because she's actually technically a temp model. I love how she looks. She might get a few changes, though. And of course, there's my other channel mascot, which is Pluto, who has yet to debut. We have not seen her yet, and I'm still figuring out her design, but I'm also off of break timer, so I get to draw again. I have so much planned. There's so many exciting things I get to do, and I'm very, very excited for this year. But yeah, back to art. The Chibis being one of them. I have posted my 2026 bingo both on my Blue Sky and in the Discord. So for those of you who saw that posted in the my archive, you know a good amount of my goals, but I'm going to go over them again anyway. Because I like the bingo style because I get to write down like a bunch of different things that I'm interested in. Why did my bunny respawn? Did someone kill me? I feel like someone attacked me, didn't they? I saw my bunny respawn, but I didn't see anything happen to her, so... keeping an eye on y'all, little troublemakers. I don't think they can just fall into the void, so I think someone did something. Plus, my bunny can't despawn, since technically you're always in your own chat when you're streaming. I'm pretty sure, I'm looking at Comet. Where's Comet? You're on the floor. I'm pretty sure I was at the top a second ago. And I think Comet's playing Minecraft, so I think I'm looking away from you now. I looked at you. But yeah, I also won't be opening my VGen until I've done a lot of the art I owe people, because again, one of the things on my art bingo is finishing owed art. Specifically the Chibis for all the people who have gotten 50 and 100 daily orders. Those will be coming, I promise. Those will be my next focus after the charity art, because those are technically paid to work and it's for charity, so those have to get done first. Now, the art I owe Entei, because I do owe Entei art for him getting Poppy to win the charity event, those I'm going to work on in between other things. So it's not like 8 of those things at once, because I owe him 8 different... Oh, hey, Entei, we were just talking about you. I owe him 8 different character half-bodies because of the amount he donated. So I'm going to work on those in between other things. They're also sketches. Clean sketches. I'm pretty sure they're sketches so you could get as many of them as you wanted. I'll have to double check. Don't quote me on that. That's also why I prefer messaging people than saying stuff out loud. My memory is not good. I will forget. I need things in writing. That little mittens. But yeah, I am also still excited because, again, any opportunity I have to draw free art is also just good portfolio work, you know? I'll make you do a funny little hand gesture. That's the wrong thing. There's a pencil. Actually, I don't know if I want to make you do any hand gestures, to be fair. Except for this one. I gotta be careful with hand gestures because, again, the Chibis are... They only have 3 fingers and a thumb, and that means their hand gestures might look different depending on who you're asking. So I think I'd rather have Matt doing Ready to Rock before it looks like he's flipping someone off on accident. Because depending on who you ask, a peace sign is in fact a middle finger for Chibis. You wrote down the idiots, not what's happening. Well, now I just looked. Wait, we wrote down the characters, but not the type of art you wanted? Entei. God damn it. Sounds about right. Okay, do you remember the amount that you donated so I can remember to do the math? I think I did the math for what you wanted. I just need to figure out what it was. You had $6 left. I think it was 300? We're doing the math live. Okay, if there's 8 of them, and I think you donated $306. Or is it 206? How much was it? Sounds right. Don't say sounds right. I need an answer to how much. I know you donated twice. I think it's either 300 or 200. Where is it? No. No. Right. This is exactly what I was just saying. I hate saying stuff out loud because I don't remember. We went over this in a VC instead of typing it out. I hope you enjoyed your PB&J comment. I'm stupid. Wait, is it 300 or 200? Which one? Don't say both in the chat. Which one is it? No, we're talking about how much money Entei donated to charity for me. Because I told him... Oh, thank you, comment. Thank you for the bit comment. Look, we're trying... I think 300... I had 8 people. Okay. I know it was some form of half-body. If I look at how much half-bodies are priced at, that always help me. What the fuck? What is Poyo again? Oh, Poyo's 5. Thank you for the 5 bits. Sorry. I have a lot of Easter eggs inside of the different bit numbers, and I can't remember who's who. But yeah, Kirby is 5 bits. Where is it? There it is. Okay, simple half body. Okay, flat color. I think you didn't want rendered. I know that because you didn't care for it. It wouldn't have done much anyway. It's either 30 or 25 because that's flat color and line art versus flat color sketch. 360. Fire! Okay, sorry, 360. Don't ignore me. 306. Okay, wait, no, then that can't be. How do you only have 8 of them? Wait, did you get the full rendered ones? Oh, maybe you did want the full rendered ones. I thought you didn't, but maybe I'm wrong. Because if that's true, yeah. 40 times 8. No, the 40 times 8's too much then. What? Unless you did want the full bodies? Because, like, that's not right. That's only 200 if it's... What? I think it was 25 of those $8. Okay, so that is right. Wait, but if it's 360, that means I still owe you, like, 4 more Chibis. Also, thank you, Comet, for the 5 more bits. No, I remember now. Okay, so it is that you have 25 of the flat colors. flat color sketches that are $25. You got 8 of those. And then we made a joke about the $6 could be almost a single bit badge. Because they're technically 7. I think I offered you that you could have a bit badge if you really wanted, but I know you then told me that you're not even sure what the badge would be in the first place, so we held off. Right. It was, yeah, it was only 70 at first, and then it was the 130 that you'd showed up with out of nowhere. Yeah, the top donor was Poppy herself, by the way. That was because I think she was mirroring people. And you just you had to beat everybody. You like being first. Tell her I said hi, okay. Here, I want... If Matt's gonna have the rock on thing, I'm gonna have him, like, sticking his tongue out, but, like, not, like, in a cool way, just, like, in a little blep way. PB&J's probably are good. I'm not a huge peanut butter fan. Sometimes I don't know what the closed captions are on, but I also have a bit of a stutter and tend to slur my words, so I don't know if it's really the closed captions that are the problem here. I do not speak clearly. Rock on. Alright, I need to finish this last hand, and then I'm gonna leave this be, because I'm gonna have to do all of the line art and the cutting. Because again, this is going into Anime Effects to be an animated chibi. Very excited about. But that's gonna have to wait until later. Actually, you know what? We'll save this and then move back over to more of the charity art I have. Creamy peanut butter, nom nom. Nom nom. Then again, I also haven't had peanut butter in years, so I couldn't tell you if I still don't like it. There's a lot of things I said I didn't like before that I do in fact like now. Like, what's a good one? Oh, mustard. I used to hate mustard. Yeah, it's Picasso. I used to absolutely hate mustard as a child. Now I like it. I put it on a lot of my sandwiches. Not all of them, because sometimes I still don't really like mustard, but on some of them. I certainly wouldn't call it my favorite condiment, because too much mustard is too much mustard. It becomes too much fast. But I certainly appreciate it for its tanginess when I'm eating something like a tuna salad. Like a good tuna salad. I did not realize how powerful it could be. Oh yeah, Picasso also has a fun new shading technique, because don't worry, but like I change the way I do shading every fucking time I draw at this point. I'm always finding new techniques that I like, but as you can see, he has this sort of like scratchy here that gives it this little illustrative technique that I think I really like. It gives him this little like this little roughness that I think is very fitting for a bird named after a painter. I might still like smooth it out and then add that effect after, because I'm not sure how much I like this right now. Yay! I'm glad you like him. This was really fun. Uh-oh. There we go. It's a little cooler. Also, Agent, can you DM me if I missed the event that the other chibi is supposed to be going towards? Because it's the one I was going to work on next. And I was trying to make these really quickly, but I kind of started running out of steam after I got to Picasso. To be fair, I did work my hardest to get as many of these done in a month as possible. And I'll be honest, I am so glad I'm not burnt out yet, because, I went from barely being able to do one piece of art for in a month to making all 6 of these within the same, like, monthly time zone. Month and maybe another week as well, like 5 months. But, like, that is still very crazy to me. I am not someone who's quick with art. And these simple, silly little guys were very fun to do. And also definitely brought back a lot of my confidence when it came to my art, because I was so worried at how slow I had been and unmotivated to do a lot of the art I wanted to do, that I was honestly starting to get worried about the re-debut. And then I found out that, in fact, I just needed to change my medication dosage. Painterly boy. Okay, maybe I'm going a little too crazy with the effect. It looks really nice on the tail, but it does not look as good as I thought it would everywhere else. Which, again, I'm very, very excited to be able to do art frequently again. I miss being quick with art. I just hear oh, sorry. Oh! I'm in. I'll DM you more later, but thank you for the reminder. But yeah, also again, Entei, technically you are actually kind of helping me out. So I'm winning twice here. Sorry. Look, I like to check on the bunnies to see who's who. Who is this? Oh, that makes sense. If I see a bunny I don't recognize, I have to pick them up to see the name, because it's like, you guys know this, I'm a huge nerd about the bunnies. And I like knowing who's who by heart and who's wearing what outfit, because they're so cute to me, and I love that everyone has, like, their unique bunnies. You're my security guard. What do you mean you're my security guard? You can tell when I get hyperfixated on a game or anything in general. Oh no, you have a Honkai OC? Oh no, the brain rot! Oh yeah, you have the little... you do have the little sunglasses. But yeah, I like recognizing people's bunnies because it makes me so happy how different everyone looks, like, all the time. It's just so cool to me how much the customization gets used. Like, we have a full rainbow right now. Wait, actually. Oh no, we are missing one color. There's nobody who's currently blue. But we almost have the full rainbow of bunny options on the screen. That's so cool. I love that. And that's another thing. I plan to add more, things to the upgraded bunnies in the future. They won't have a lot of the accessories. I will be adding those in slowly. Oh, also, I need to add an accessory for you guys to buy that day. But I also will be going back through my birthday VOD and giving certain people a balloon. Everyone who I saw as a bunny or in the chat as a, during the birthday stream last year will be getting a balloon accessory. And this time, for this stream, you're going to have to purchase it yourself. I didn't end up being able to add that many of the candle. But because the candle is only going to work on these versions of the Kuiper bunnies, I can't just transfer it over, I don't think. So I'm going to have to see who actually has it, like, in the code, or watch the stream for who was there. But yeah, there's going to be 2, like, different birthday accessories. Also, during different events throughout the year, there will be more accessories. So during, like, Obviously, Valentine's Day isn't going to count because that's before the re-debut, so sorry. But we're going to have one for Halloween. We might have one for Christmas. It depends on how much time I have. Yeah, we're going to have different like accessories for different events and different types of streams you guys get to show up to. So, of course, for the re-debut, there will be one. There's probably going to be one for either Halloween or Christmas, depending on how much time I have for either one or both. You never know. Probably only Halloween, though, if I don't go out and give out candy again. So maybe the day before Halloween. We'll do a Hallows Eve. Because who wouldn't enjoy a good Hallows Eve stream? If you can't tell, I like creepy shit. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm a Halloween girly. Hi, Adora, and thank you! Welcome to the stream. I am working on more of my charity art. Yes, I'm still not done. I have so much. Very excited to get into the half bodies. I still owe the top donor spot to Galaxy, which I don't know if she even sent me her stuff for that yet. But it's fine. I can always just pester her when I need the information. I think I told her that she won, and I don't think she even really cares that much about the art. She just wants to win. And I respect that, honestly. Who doesn't like winning? But yeah, Dora, how you doing? Oh my goodness, Comet, why... Comet, why is this the chattiest character you've ever drawn? Oh my goodness. I'm like hearing that fucking Chad song that would usually play, and I'm seeing your character in black and white. This is like the chattiest ice user in the world. Oh, right. I don't know why I keep forgetting that half the planet is cold and half the planet is hot, and they just decide to switch. Which is honestly really funny, because you're probably seeing so many people talking about how wonderful it is that it's snowing, and it's so cold outside, and you're sitting here dying. I'm so sorry, Adora. So many people are bragging about the snow and how nice and cool it is, and Adora's a puddle. I love the closed captions because it makes it seem like I'm saying a door is a puddle, not Adora. Closer. At least one of those is a name. It's doing its best. Yeah, all the snowy Christmas specials. I bet it makes you wish you could just jump into the TV. Into a winter wonderland. But I hope you're doing alright. So does that mean... So I assume that also means that it's, like, cold during your summer? Yeah, Happy New Year! Got any resolutions? Any big plans, perhaps? The wing is pissing me off. Whenever I, like, struggle at something with my art and I stare at it for too long, all I can hear is that, like, fucking worm guy. Robert. Robert, it's pissing me off. I don't like that shadow, Robert. I can't do a voice like that, but, like... I don't like this shadow, Robert. It's pissing me off. I think this wing looks so cute, but, like, I'm trying to get the shading... You motherfucker. How dare you? I have to pick my color. Damn you. I'm small. I'm small, and therefore I am now, like, 100 times angrier than I was before. Napoleon complex, motherfucker! I wrote down my goals, but I refuse to reread them to save them from my ADHD procrastination. Now that's a plan! I'm gonna have to constantly remind me of what I need to do, because I'm pretty sure I have that ADHD. I probably said that wrong. I'm not diagnosed with autism, but I suspect. I suspect. Whatever I do have, I have to learn how to trick my brain to do everything properly, so. Fuck it, we ball. That's what I have. My neurodivergent is called fuck it, we ball. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna have to figure it out. ADHD is like a box of chocolates. I forgot the rest of the saying. No. I'm pretty sure it's my ADHD that makes me incredibly forgetful, but honestly, I don't know. Sounds very good. I approve. It is. Most of my life is just fuck around and find out. I'll figure it out eventually, but it'll probably be a very long process in the middle. In the meantime, I'll get there. I'll get there, and I'll be really confident when I get there. It'll take me some time. Patience is a virtue, and it ain't one I was gifted with. I want to make the lighting just as, like, pretty as the shadows are right now. And I'm not sure what I must do. I like describing the ADHD mind as a tornado of thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, slipping through a net. There's a whole lot going on. Too much. Too much most of the time. But it's happening. Too much. Like, sometimes I think more time has gone by because the amount of times I will think about something, move on, think about something, move on, it's been like 10 minutes. And I don't have enough time to write down any of it. Security is watching. Hello, security. Why are you on the chat box? Get the fuck down from there. Whatever. Entei's on the chat box again. I thought I put the chat box above the bunnies. I don't have shoulder places anymore. I can make you one if you really want one. Here. Live Kuiper Bunny editing. God damn it. I'm not going to be able to tell where I am. The thing is, my OBS and my stream avatars are on the same screen. If I move it, it fucks with my OBS. So we're going to have to just hope this is the right area. All right, where'd that go? That's the middle of my fucking forehead. Nope. But we're close. Here. That back. Nope. That's on the pigtail. Well, it's not a pigtail. It's on the bubble braid. Okay, wait. One. Here. This is good. That back. There we go. I found my shoulders. Like trying to draw blindfolded. There you go. Oh, hey, Meeples found it. Immediately onto the ladder and then right off. Up and... Oh! He's magic. He's beginning to believe. Oh, no, he's going back. Why are they all on my shoulder all of a sudden? The last time, when I had these before, they would never get on my shoulders. Now all of a sudden, everyone's up here immediately. This is so silly. They're so smart. They do like perching. I guess they do. All right, there you go, Entei. Security is watching. Security is slightly floating, but get over it. My model moves around a little too much for there to be an accurate spot, but like, it's close enough. Just like say your bunny is hanging onto the bubble braid. It's kind of funnier that way.
Ahem. I have something to say.
Yes, Rhea?
Kuyu, the moth stole a muffin again.
God damn it. Not again. The moths are at it again. Oh yeah, actually, maybe we should start lining here. No, don't hunt the moth down. It's fine, I'll get them. To be fair, I think the moth kind of lives here, so they need to eat. Actually, no, I think if I... Nope, not what I meant to do. There. Silk moths can't fly. They've been domesticated so much their bodies are too fat for their little wings. That's kind of funny and kind of incredibly sad. But kind of funny. To be fair, aren't they incredibly depressing because they also don't live to... Like, once they make it to adulthood, don't they not eat anymore because they don't have mouths? I think there's a couple of moths that are like that, to be fair, so that's not like a... I don't think that's something that happened to them specifically. I think some moths are just like that, but like... I'm pretty sure those are the ones that don't have mouths anymore. It's a very strange thing that happens to moths, and I don't know why. I remember trying to look into how many different moths don't have mouths, because it's like, why do so many of them not have mouths, apparently? Oh, and which timer was that? We are on the big break timer. Ignore all the sound effects. I'm collecting things. All right. We're on big break timer, which means I have 20 minutes of not being allowed to touch my drawing tablet and give my wrist a break. So we zoom out. I'm apparently never going to get this Kuiper bunny finished. Because now we got to wait 20 minutes. Yeah, very weird. I wonder what that purpose that serves of them. I mean, like, they reproduce, obviously, but like, why not let them be adults too? Like, at that point, it just seems so strange. They don't really get to live to see their little guys blossom. What are baby moths called? And like, not larva, but like just... Actually, I guess larva is the only option. Aren't they? I guess they are larvae. They also lost their camouflage because of domestication. Ah, oh, they're actually caterpillars. Oh, adorable. I've always liked the word caterpillar more than larva. Both are funny, both are cute. If you're someone who likes bugs. Some larvae are really cute because they're just fat little thingies that move around. Aw, why'd you fall? Here. Come here. Grab. Quickly now. Before you fall again. Nope. Nope. Oh shit. Quickly, sit. Yeah, there you go. Wait, is exclamation mark ladder how you guys have been getting up the ladder so consistently? Is that a thing? Don't get back up. Oh, are you just moving yourself around so you can sit in the spot you want? You're right in front of me. That's okay. Rude. Whatever. You can't hug me. You're sitting in front of my mouth. Dumb little ear. Stupid little ears keep getting in my mouth. Move. Just a gentle... Never mind. A gentle wind would be enough to send you flying. You're sitting on my necklace at this point. You're not even on me. This is another reason why I want, like a VTuber model, because then I could just give your guys' bunnies little kisses on the head when they get too close. Just a little mwah. Lean in, give them a little mwah on the forehead. don't want to eat the tail. These things are poisonous. Keep telling y'all this. Do not eat the Kuiper bunnies. I'm watching your back. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm really excited for all the stuff I have planned. Mostly the re-debut. Gonna be talking about the re-debut a lot. I have so much to work on. But also, I'm so excited for it. Also, because once I'm done with all my stream assets, I can just use those as examples for my VGen when I'm ready. I think. I'm pretty sure you should be allowed to use your own art for your beginning portfolio. I mean, it's still stream assets. They're just made for me specifically. I'll get to diversify. Diversify. That's right? That's the right word. Diversify. I'm saying it worse. It's getting worse and worse the more I say it. But like, I get to add more to my portfolio over time. Who knows? I might just, in fact, grab some OCs. With permission, of course, to turn into different arts. Though, I think for half bodies, I'm good because of Entei. I'll have 8 different half bodies to work on. So I think I'll be good on references and examples. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and, I guess, backtrack a little bit on the stuff I want to do for the re-debut. I might be able to release some sort of like lore animatic or animation throughout the year, but it's definitely not going to be done in time for the re-debut. But there will be some sort of like lore animatic made eventually. Ooh, a horse character? How intriguing. Is it like a what are we talking about here, horse character? Like a centaur, My Little Pony, just a general horse? When I think of horse OCs, I usually think of people having like My Little Ponies. Though it could also be one of those Usume girls. I'm probably saying the name wrong. I have not heard someone say it once. Probably saying it incredibly wrong. That's a new word for me. I don't know what that means. Human with animal features, basically. Okay, so are they like a horse satyr? Is that what we're thinking? I'm trying to imagine in my head. That or it's a horse head, and that's also kind of funny. Like, what's that one TV show that people really liked? With the horse guy. You can tell I don't watch TV. What is it called? Horseman. And all the depression. You could always draw Sam. What do you mean I could always draw Sam? I'm not drawing Sam. I'm not drawing the goddamn robot man. What is the horse show that people liked? That had a guy with a horse head. And it was about how he was depressed and a piece of shit. That's all I know about it. BoJack Horseman, thank you. I'm gonna be honest, I knew it started with a B, but I almost kept calling him Butch for some reason, and I was like, that's not it. That's not that. His name isn't Butch. There's no way. Human with hooves, tail, horse ears, essentially is what I'm doing. Oh, okay. So it is kind of like a horse satyr. I love getting new art to peek at. In the, where is it? Yeah, share your art channel. I'm looking. Well, obviously not right now, but you're clearly working on it now, but I'm excited. BoJack Horse Guy. I know it's BoJack Horseman, okay? But I'm gonna say it's BoJack Horse Guy because why not? I'm doing a different type of horse, Flora from Horse Life Roblox game. Oh. Alright, also we have an ad break coming up in a little bit. We are on the 2-hour mark. Again, as always, during ads, it's a good idea to maybe stand up, stretch a little bit. Especially because I'm going to be doing so. If you've ran out of water, or maybe snacks, whatever time it is for you. If you haven't eaten dinner, or lunch, or breakfast, maybe go grab a little snack. Go grab some water. Go grab a drink of your choice. I'm not here to judge. As long as it's not that fucking death coffee. And it's edible. Drink it. If it brings joy. Oh. I'm waiting. But yeah, what's something... Oh, something else I'm super excited for is the new Cult of the Lamb DLC that's dropping this month. Oh, expect so many Cult of the Lamb streams, guys. Like, I'm gonna try and get my, my card is better than your card addiction out of the way before that happens, because I am so excited. Cult of the Lamb is, like, genuinely my favorite game. I enjoy it so much. It is such an, like, I love the fandom behind it, because there's so many people who have taken their own lambs, like, the main character, and have their own story for them, and their own AUs, and it's so cool to see. I love it so much. Hell, I still want to design my own, like, version of the lamb. Not like my Sona in that world. No, like my own lamb design. Because so many people have their own designs for the lamb, and it's so cool. And the render is as well, the goat, the different main gods, and even some of their favorite followers, too. I want to do stuff like that. I'm not someone who tends to draw animals, so they're probably going to be a lot more humanoid than most people would draw, but deal with it. They also might be more chibis, because that's easier for me to understand, is if they're tiny. Yeah, it's so cool. Why are there so many of you on me now? I'm surrounded. Yeah, get down. Get away from me. Even mine's up here. Well, that's okay. She's mine. I also think she's kind of stuck. I don't think... Oh, yep, yeah. There's too... They don't have enough space to fall down normally, so they can only walk off one side. Ah, I see. I see what the problem is. Alright, Comet, you can stay. But yeah, it's so cool. I don't know if I'd ever make my own AU, because I don't know if I have the brain power for that. But I would definitely like to make my own versions of the lamb and the gods, because I think that'd be fun. There's so many cool stories. And I love that too, is seeing how people transform the worlds they like into new things. I am not turning Cult of the Lamb to the Dead Return. Okay, I might make them have a zombie apocalypse mini-comic, but that's just because I can. Horse. Peter, the horse is here. Oh, these look pretty. I see now. That's fun. I like that. Flower horses. I'm free from the shackles. Glad to have you back to normal, Shay. I hope your phone is alright, though. These things look cool. I'm really excited to see what your end product, or even whatever work in progresses you have for us, look like, because those are really neat. How much more time do I have on my break timer before I'm allowed to draw again? I only got 6 minutes and some change. Let's see.
Ahem. I have a letter from Intervenzo.
You forgot I could hear you, huh?
What? Forgot who could, what? Forgot who could hear what? What? What did I say? I ain't talking shit. I don't think. What? I genuinely don't remember the last thing I said. What? What'd I do? I'm just sitting here waiting for my 20-minute break timer to be over before I can draw again. I'm being good. I'm taking care of myself. You'll see. What? What does that mean? I'm gonna get Wolf. I'm gonna tell her you're threatening me for, like, no reason. I'm a snitch. I'll get her. Oh, hey, and it's ad break time. Hi, Wolf. Wolfie's being mean. I don't even know what I did. Alright. Ad break. I know, actually, I should probably mute, because I'm gonna be very annoying to hear. Actually, I will be spending this ad break taking a little walk away from my computer, so I will not be seeing the next couple of messages. I will be back, though. Alrighty, I am back. Oh, sorry, it looks like I did miss getting back for the ad break, but welcome back, everybody. I'm thinking about those voice characters. Ooh, lore, you say? I enjoy some good lore. Alright, am I still on break timer? Ooh, just a few more seconds. Perfect timing. I'm also going to take off my wrist brace because it causes my hand to be a bit sweaty. And that is timer over, so let's start a new session. 30 minutes of work time. Ah! Purple. Wait. No, I'm not going to make that joke. I'm better than that. No, I'm not. Purple guy! What? Oh, that's the eraser. Yeah, that sounds about right. The horses always come back. Oh, wait, now I know why this is bothering me. It's because I haven't done the thing. Yeah, really helpful. Thanks, Kitty. What? Wolf, what is his problem? Take him for a walk or something. He's scaring me. Being weird again. Take your weird husband for a walk. He's always weird. He did a thing. What do you mean he did a thing? I know he's did something. He's being weird. I can never tell what he's done when he's being weird. Is it because he's happy he's on the shoulder? I don't know what the fuck that means. It was cold and I got cuddles. Okay, are you just happy because you get to see Wolf again because you sadly had to leave your vacation? Is that why you're being weird? If so, you are forgiven. Appreciate your time with Wolfie. I feel like I'm never gonna know why you're weird. And not like, I mean, like, you're being weirder than normal. I know you're weird. I don't know why you're weird. I don't really need to. You're my friend, and I love you because you're weird, but, like, I don't need to know why. I just kind of have to deal with it. Is this add? Nope, that's brighter. Multiply. Nope. Well, maybe. Okay. Oh, so maybe I changed the color that was used to do this. Maybe like this sort of darker blue like this. Yeah, we're all weird here. Hazel is cooking. Okay, Hazel. I have a feeling, but I don't want to say it out loud in case you're about to do something and I don't trust you. Making ingots and berries. What? Why does Hazel like ingots? What is this lore? Wait, I wonder if... What do you need ingots for? Playing Minecraft? Okay. Yeah, this will help. Oh yeah, back to the VGen convo from earlier. When it comes to not being a verified artist, I think you only have like 5 slots you can use for different commissions at a time. So I'm wondering on which things security wears the yellow hat. That's true. You know what? Yeah, no, that's Haket's hat. Haket? I think it's Haket. Haket's hat is the yellow one, which is also the... Oh, no, I don't know if that's good. Haket is the god of famine and hunger. I don't know if I want Hazel to be wearing that. So maybe at most she'll just use it to be able to eat more salmon and pomegranates, so I guess that's okay. I meant because she was gonna use it so that she'd have like a bottomless stomach so she could just keep eating the food she likes. Not that she'd become a cult leader. Do not make Hazel a cult leader. Cult of the Fluff. Honestly, seeing you run around playing Hazel and Cult of the Lamb would be hilarious. take the bunnies. I need these stupid little guys. I mean, I guess these versions are going to be retired, but actually that's not technically true because the Kuiper bunnies are in some form going to stick around. Technically, they're getting an upgrade, so they're no longer made out of gummies, they're made out of something else that's sugary and sweet. And I can't tell you guys just yet because I want to keep it a surprise what they're based off of in the new version. So I guess they're all just getting they're getting Digivolved, let's be honest. Donuts! Honestly, donuts were on the list, but I decided against it. But donuts are technically still on the option list if you're crazy enough. I don't know if that really is a hint, but some people will put donuts with this sweet. Sometimes. And it's a very... I disapprove, personally. That's all I'll say. They're not... I feel like jelly is far too close to gummies to be... for me to be like, aha, a whole different thing. But it's a good guess. That is the kind of something I would pull. Let's be honest. Like, oh, they're not gummies anymore, they're jelly. And yeah... Oh, because like a jelly donut. You know, the famous food from Pokemon. But jelly donuts aren't like insane to me, so I wouldn't categorize them as like if you put this with your donut, or combine a donut with this, it's a little weird. Cream cheese. Okay, yeah, that's far more of a donut thing than a... Sorry, not a donut. That's more of a bagel thing than a donut, but further. Actually, no, is that further? Actually, I don't... Closer? It's closer than jelly. It's not it, though. You know what? If one of you can guess, we'll see if I'll tell you. Yogurt, not yogurt. They're not based off of yogurt. Taffy. Colder. You're getting way further away. Okay, there we go. Now he has, like, some... pudding. Not yet. I don't know if I would say if pudding is warmer. I guess so. I've been running Vampire the Masquerade too long. Every time I hear cult, my brain ought to... Snake cult? Snake cult? Tapioca! I'll be honest with you, I don't know what tapioca is. I don't know if that's closer or further away. I'm not even sure what tapioca is. We're getting a big neutral. No clue either, but cake. Cake is not it. Does anyone know what tapioca is, actually? Jolly Ranchers. Way further away. You're in the Arctic right now. It's very not Jolly Ranchers. I do like those, but they're also very copyrighted. I cannot use copyrighted things. Ooh. It may be ice cream, but it's warm. Ugh. Gross. Ice cream is getting closer. Ah! Shit. That's the wrong button. Well, at least it wasn't a flashbang this time. Tapioca is a staple food for millions of people in tropical countries. It provides only carbonated food value. Wait, it provides only carbohydrate. I was so close to getting at least 2 sentences right. It provides only carbohydrate food values and is low in protein, vitamins, and minerals. In other countries, it is used as a thickening agent in various manufactured foods. Tapioca. I'm sorry, is that word supposed to be readable? What is that? What is the pronunciation guide thing there? What is that? Who can read that? Like, that's making it more difficult to understand. Tapioca is a starch extracted from the tubers of a cassavana plant? Cassavana. Okay, now we kind of know what tapioca is. I feel like I'm still lost. But we understand better. Wait, let me go look at, where is she? Okay, your coloring is better. Why did you go to candy? Just candy in general? That's far too vague. I can't say yes to that. I forgot the hint, hive mind disconnected. What do you mean the hive mind disconnected? There we go. There's an issue with tapioca because a large amount of water is needed in order to produce it. In Brazil's north and northeast, traditional communities place tapioca.
I have something to say.
Yes, Rhea? Do you not like the tapioca?
Where is my wifey?
Uh-oh.
Could you draw her, please?
I'm trying! She'll be here in April, okay? Sorry. Eventually. She hasn't said that one in a really long time. Bunny battle! Put your dukes up. They don't have hands yet. They might have hands in the future. Lost the thing I was ready. Community-based tapioca production is a byproduct of flour production and those things. From those things. Commercially, the starch is processed into several forms: hot, soluble powder, meal, cooked fat. Huh. So tapioca... Wait a minute. Or spherical pearls. Are tapioca the fucking boba balls? They are, aren't they? God damn it, I forgot that tapioca are the boba balls. Okay. I kind of take it back then. Technically, tapioca is kind of close in that context. Also, since you forgot one of your hints, I did tell you that ice cream may be cold, but this time it's hot as your hint. You're close. Ice cream is incredibly close. But yeah, congratulations to Agent for winning back the bunny battle. Goodness. I don't even know what I was gonna call that. The Kuiper Rumble? That doesn't rhyme. Gelato. We're getting further away. Ice cream sandwich, further away. Those are both good guesses, but they aren't it. Tapioca isn't boba. Boba ball. Uh-oh. OBS. OBS, please. There we go. I was trying to read more of my tapioca facts. After rehydration, tapioca products become leathery and swollen. Processed tapioca is usually white, but sticks to the pearls But sticks and pearls could be colored. Traditionally, the common color applied to tapioca has been brown. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like them more or less if they were just clear white balls. Wait, oh yeah, when you sit down, if you're sitting down or you're sleeping, your bunny still gets moved, but they don't get to be a part of the battle. Sorry about that. Also, yes, I will put you back on my shoulder. Where the fuck did you go? Oh, never mind. It looks like you're doing it on your own. Well, shit. That took too long. I'll keep you from falling off, though. There you go. That's really funny. You got up there on your own. Get ready to Kuiper Rumble! God damn it, right in front of my mouth again. Those frozen fruit snack things? What does that mean? How am I supposed to know what that means? You can't just say those frozen fruit snack things. Popsicle? That's what you called a popsicle? Frozen fruit snack thing? Honestly, yeah, that's kind of just true. That's what they are. Frozen fruit juice, frozen fruits sometimes. I like a good popsicle. Not correct, though. Popsicle is actually getting further away. Hive mind connection issue. Can I go back to Rhea? What do you mean, can you go back to Rhea? Like, do you want me to put you on the ground? Because oh, never mind. You've sat down. I don't know what can I go back to Rhea means. Oh, never mind it, okay. I know you usually like to sit next to Rhea, but, I think you're happy sitting next to Entei, aren't you? We have the weirdest fun facts during these streams. Now we're having, like, intense tapioca facts. Soft serve. Excuse me. You're getting closer again. Warmer. Unfortunately warmer, which is a lot of these things you would not want to be warm, considering they're ice cream and popsicles and gelato. Really don't want it to be warm. Custard. Fuck is custard? Isn't that the same as pudding, or are they different? I don't know the difference between a pudding and a custard. Call me uncultured if you like, because I probably just am. Well, if you like to bake, you know the difference, yes? Actually, I think a few people here like to bake. Froyo. I think you already guessed yogurt earlier, but... further away. Now it's just cold yogurt. Custard is eggs, pudding doesn't, I think. Oh, that would make sense, yes. Custard fillings, I think they're oftentimes in pies. As someone who works in you're a baker and you also don't know, that's fair, see? I think they have similar textures, I think I know that. I don't think I've ever had a custard, though. Custard. Galaxy should know. Why are your bunnies, like, out of sync in the way they are? You're like, every time Entei wags his tail, Wolf's bunny wags her tail as well. It's so cute. They're, like, out of sync in the best way. Specifically, egg yolks cooked on a stove that thickened to make custard. I love lemon custard. Oh! Sundae. Sundae, to me, is the same answer as ice cream. But by technicality, you are getting closer because it's not just ice cream. Ice cream is close. Froyo is technically close. Gelato is close. Is it fucking syrup? It's not syrup. What is chat even guessing? Oh yeah, you guys are guessing to see what the new Kuiper bunnies are made of. They are some sort of sweet treat. Before, they used to be based off of gummies, which is what they currently are based off of now because they have, like, those sour gummies and those shark gummy tummies. But now they're based off of a new sweet. You guys are allowed to guess different sweet stuffs until someone figures it out this stream. I won't be showing you what the new Kuiper bunnies look like because I actually don't know just yet. They look really cute in my head. I haven't drawn them yet. But yeah, they're getting a redesign for the re-debut, where they have entirely new designs and animations. Yeah, that's gonna take a while, but don't worry about it. So far, Entei has been guessing a lot of options, and it's not syrup. There's like one other option you haven't said, and I'm really surprised you haven't. We'll help him. The hive mind is disconnected. Assistance. I believe in you guys. What? No one knows? Come on, someone has to know by what you've been told so far. I'm killing... What? Gelato? Gelato has already been guessed, but gelato is close. Gelato, ice cream, froyo, and... Nope, sherbet and gelato are like the same thing to me. It is not sherbet. Also, remember, I'm uncultured, and half of these things are the same damn thing to me. Sherbet is as close as gelato is. Jello. No, Jello. Jello is not it. Entei also said Jello earlier, and I... Well, actually, I guess he said Jelly. Jello's copyrighted, and I will get sued. I don't want to get sued. Think cold. Think cold. That's your hint. There's so many of the bunnies on screen. And they keep going onto my shoulders. Whipped cream. That's pretty close. Whipped cream has to do with this pretty frequently. I'll say that. We'll stray away from the hot and cold from now. I'll start giving you more specific hints. Whipped cream is oftentimes paired with this thing. I'll say that. I need to figure out the last of the lighting, but this is almost done, which means I'm gonna move on to the next one. Which the next one that was ordered is actually also agents. Technically, this one was supposed to be done last, but I wanted the two birds to be done together because I thought it would be cute. They're partnered, and I think it's adorable to do both of them at the same time. Well, this one's a week late, but I had to take a break. It's important to take breaks when you're doing art. I know you just said it's paired with whipped cream, but I still want to say freezies. I don't know what that is. Let's playing with the zoomies for the Suzy. Oh, here, you know what? We've had a good amount of guessing time. We are going to be down to the last 4 minutes of guessing. When the timer hits, when the stream timer hits the next 40 minutes, no more guesses. And I won't be giving any more hints. Well, you can keep guessing, but I won't tell you anything. So think. Work together and think. What's the... No, that's not it. I remember like some thinking song from a TV show I watched as a child, but I can't remember what it is. And I almost started saying think, Mark, think, and that's not it. That's not a show I watched as a child. Am I currently on break time? Oh, I'm about to be. 1 more minute until break time. God damn it. What's the Canadian name? Ice Pops, Freeze Pops, Otter Pops. I'm not Canadian. Oh, forgot. Oh, Freezies is the Canadian version of Ice Pops, Freeze Pops, and Otter Pops. Those all sound adorable and delicious, but they are close. All right, chat, we need to pass around the one brain cell. Hey, I believe each of you have at least one brain cell, so you have several to pass around. Pick your favorite smartest chatter. Comet, let them borrow your brain cell. Help them. I don't know what's happening. I'm thinking about ferrets. You know what? That's fair. Comet's not gonna help you. I have a brain cell? Never mind. Comet can't help you. It's not that they don't want to. They just can't. The thing is someone actually already knows what this is. I'm a good mod, but a brain cell? Now you're asking too much of me. 2 minutes. Actually, it's closer to 1. Let's see. Worms and Mud, whatever it's called. I think I know what you're talking about. It is not that. Half a brain cell goes to my OCs. What I missed? You guys have like 1 minute left to guess what the option is before no more hints and no more answers. Also, I'm on break timer. So think. Think, chat, think. You know it's close to ice cream, froyo, gelato, and sherbet, all sorts of cold foods. And it's known for having whipped cream associated with it. What is it? Shakes? What kind of shakes? Or is that like a typo for steak? Because I'm done with you if it's a typo for steak. Correct! Ding, 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 ding! It's milkshakes! That's why I said ice cream was incredibly close. Because milkshakes are just like frozen. I forgot those existed. I know, that's why I was so confused that no one was getting it. Because as soon as I said ice cream, I thought everyone would know. But that's probably because that's the only two like frozen treats I enjoy a lot of frozen treats. I like ice cream, I like popsicles, I like slushies and things. True, that's fair. Milkshakes are probably not very good for you. I know there's a few milkshake connoisseurs in chat, I think. Comet, you're one of them. Which is why I was hoping you'd help. There are a million things that are like ice cream but completely different. Okay, yeah, that's fair. But like a lot of the things I associate with ice cream are either just things you put on ice cream or just milkshakes. Oh wait, there's also, what the fuck is it? Alamo? No. No closed captions, not the Alamo. Ice cream a la mode. Whatever the fuck you're supposed to say it. Tiramisu is ice cream? I don't know shit. Either way, yes, the new Kuiper Bunny's upgrade is based off of milkshakes. And I'm collecting so many like milkshake images and I'm getting mad because now I want one. Like half of the references I have for their redesigns is pictures of milkshakes. And now I just really want a strawberry milkshake. Oh, they aren't really sold where you are. That also makes sense. I don't actually know where the hell I'd get a milkshake from. Shake Shack? There's a smoothie place that's like in the next town over, I think, but like... And there's an ice cream place, but I don't know if there's even a fucking... I don't even know if there is a place that has milkshakes anywhere nearby. I don't know where I'd go for a milkshake. Oh shit. I'd be shit out of luck. I don't know if there's milkshakes nearby. Would a pudding also technically be an ice cream-like thing? Don't ask me questions about ice cream. I'm not an expert. I don't know. Any ice cream connoisseurs in chat who know if pudding and ice cream are technically the same thing? All I know is ice cream is frozen milk with sometimes things to flavor it. I don't know. What is pudding again? Wolf, you explain the difference between pudding and custard. You know what pudding is? Oh, look, you guys are snuggling. That's cute. Staring deeply into the other eyes. That's fine. What are you saying? What? Is that like a cute pet name in another language? What? What is that? You said that earlier, I think, too. Wolf, translate. Also, we're on another break. I ended up taking one by accident because I was really excited to see if you guys could guess the thing. And on the last second, you got it, with it being milkshakes. The new Kuiper Bunnies are made of milkshakes. Heading out for the night. Night, Agent! Thank you for the stream, and I will do my best to continue having a good one. I think, considering my wrist doesn't hurt at all, I'm probably going to go for another hour of stream. Because I do want to try and get 3 and 4 hour streams to be the more constant. There's a Shake Shack like 20 minutes from me, and they have milkshakes. I'm gonna have to look for places that have milkshakes. Probably shouldn't get one. Because it's already cold out. I don't know why the hell I would want a milkshake, but like I'm weirdly craving cold drinks even though it's cold out. I don't know why. I've been quite enjoying. Let's see. But yeah, finishing this up, and then I'm going to start the next sketch of the Screm one and the one that is based on Eagles. One of them, actually, that's kind of funny. I didn't even realize those two would be a good one to do together because they both have similar tails with the rat tail and the possum tail. And I am not fully sure how I'm planning to do the tails, because it would be kind of funny to just straight up give them possum tails and rat tails. But like, that's not technically how the Kuiper bunnies are, their tails aren't supposed to be that big. These two are actually going to be one of the more complicated ones. Oh, maybe getting a milkshake would be a good idea then. Have them, oh, like the, Shibas and stuff? Okay, that might be a good idea, actually. Thank you for that, Paige. Let's see. I just checked my email, and I'm realizing why you have been being weird for the past, 50 minutes. Thank you, Entei, for the gift of DLC for Cult of the Lamb. Jackass. How dare you give me nice things? Thank you. Why does it say I don't have a new notification? How do I accept this? I thought actually, that's weird. I don't really get notification pop-ups, I thought, on Steam. I think Steam on my computer is bugged. Okay, now I see. I'm not sure why I don't have a notification on my actual Steam, so I can't actually accept it here, which is very weird. Like, I see the notification on my phone, but it doesn't exist on my computer.
I have a letter from Intervenzo.
Now you know what I meant by you forgot I was listening, huh?
Oh, because I was talking about Cult of the Lamb before that. Okay, now I see why. Alright, yeah, that's my... Well, look, I'm allowed to talk about things I love, and thank you for getting me something I'm really excited for. You don't? Weird. I think also, my Steam has been bugging the fuck out the past few days anyway. I'll just accept it on my phone. No, I'm gonna have to log in. Okay, thank you, Entei, for the gift. I am super excited to play this when it comes out. We've only got 20 more days before it's officially here. I'm gonna be doing so much more Cult of the Lamb. We have so much new story. Oh, and that also means that everyone who wasn't already in the cult, because it has Twitch connection stuff, is gonna get to join. There's plenty of space. And if there's not already, I'll just get rid of some people who have stupid names that we don't need. They'll never need to know. It's fine. They'll just grow old and I just won't bring them back this time. They'll be allowed to rest. Honestly, it's probably a good thing, more than anything. Why is my Steam bugged the fuck out, though? Actually. Maybe it's because I'm doing something right now? I guess I've never been gifted a game while I'm actively using something on Steam, so maybe that's why it's mad. But thank you, Entei. I will accept it whenever it actually shows up on my Steam or whenever I'm done with, I just realized that it keeps using the Entei from the Pokemon games in the closed captions. That's really funny. Most of the time when I say your name, people think I'm talking about the Pokemon anyway. Oh, so Vita's... Okay, that makes sense. That's cute. Depending on when it drops and when your birthday is, because, actually, what day is your birthday? Like, day of the week. I know what day your birthday is. I just don't know what day of the week that falls on. Ah, shit. It's a Friday. Okay, I won't be able to make it if we watch on your actual birthday, because I'm gonna have to be able to do a stream. And the Digital Circus episodes usually drop on at 6 p.m. or later. So I won't be able to watch it on that day. We could do Saturday if that's okay. Thank God I wasn't alone in that. In what? Huh? What? I still gotta watch. Go watch it! Here, how about if you're so, like, sentient and you're not, no, because I don't want to take away your time with Wolf. I was gonna say if you're still sentient after I, am finished up with stream, we can do, like a mini watch party and I'll watch it again with you. Entei's name. Oh, yeah, a lot of people think Entei's name when he's not here is spelt like the Pokemon. Yeah, it's fair, I get it. It's just always really funny when I see someone spell Entei as like the Pokemon, I'm like, that's not him. That's a dog. Entei is a dog. He's a husky, but woke up at 6 a.m. yesterday. Okay, when I mean awake and sentient because you've been acting like a dog on crack the past few minutes, okay? The hive mind is fried at the moment. I inhaled too much air while drinking. Oh no, it's trying to take me out. Man, that sucks. A dog on crack. That's what he acts like sometimes. If Entei has like human zoomies. Thank you for the self-care spell. I will be doing a little stretch. And thank you for the save reminder. I don't remember the last time I saved, but I haven't drawn in like 20 minutes. You know what? Sometimes during art streams, you just stop and stare at an unfinished piece of art and talk with the chat. It's still technically an art stream. I'm not legally required to finish anything on stream. Sometimes we just chat, okay? Sometimes we take little 30-minute breaks from the goal of the stream. It's fine. We're having a good time. Why do you feel small? Right, because you're loafing. We were assigning people dogs. You got Pomeranian? God damn it. I think Pomeranian. I don't even know why I said that one wrong. Pomeranian. Hey, don't make me small because I called you a pizza dog. I decided I want corgi because if I'm gonna be a short dog, I want it to be a funny one. Now who's I'm not disconnected from the hive mind. I only have one person in my brain, and she ain't doing her job. Galaxy is a chihuahua. I like calling them chihuahuas. I don't know why. I just do. Pomeranian, chihuahua. What was Eli? Did Eli even get one? I think we know Echo's a golden. He's not bright. He's happy to hear. He's always happy to be here, but like he's not bright. I love the guy. But he's not bright. And that's an insult because he keeps doing stuff that pisses me off. Like, the amount of times I have said something to a friend as, like, an idea, and then, like, 5 minutes later, they'll repeat the thing I just told them as if it was their idea, and I can't. The amount of times this has happened to me, I'm losing it. It's like I'm not real. Echo's done this to me twice, and Galaxy did that to me the other day. She was talking about something for a character design, and I made a suggestion, and I guess she just didn't hear me, but then she repeated my exact same idea, and I had a fucking hissy fit. Because it was like, oh yeah, great idea, buddy. Such an original and amazing idea that you came up with. And it's like, she didn't even hear me. They never listened to me. None of these motherfuckers listen to me. That's why you guys are going to jail and I'm not. Like, I'm my friend's lawyer at this point. Was I there for that one? No, I don't think you were there last night, were you? No, it was me, Echo, Eli, and Galaxy. And, Wolf was there. I don't think she wanted to be, but she was there. I listen. Look at Cult of the Lamb. That's true. That's true. You listen to me. Most of them don't listen to me. Comet, you listen to me. I appreciate you. You know what? I appreciate you for listening to me. Yes, yeah, you listen to me. I appreciate you for listening to me. God damn it, what is happening? Okay, don't ask me why my mouth was opening, but I wasn't making any noises. I was essentially just screaming. I'm trying to get the fuck-ups out. I was listening and zoning out, yeah. We were also criticizing, like, a 15-year-old game for its graphics. It was fun. Echo was playing some game called Terra, and we were... His character looked slutty as fuck. That's all I'll say. The outfits were... They were something. That was one... And that's not even the... Well, the girl outfits were bad, but the man outfits, they weren't holding back either. It was a slutty dude. But yeah, you know what? Comet, you and Entei listen. Yeah, sometimes you do stupid shit, but you listen. Like, when I had an aneurysm looking at your organization system, you fixed it for me. And I was so happy until I saw what you were doing at your fucking beetroot farm again. You changed the organization. I appreciate it, but I still fucking hate it. I don't like the way you stack your beetroots. I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way that you... No, I appreciate you trying to fix things, so I don't have an aneurysm visiting your house anymore. Yeah, you also made the beetroot farm longer, as if I don't break every iron hoe I bring before getting even to the halfway mark. Better to make so many of those, but at least Kiri has an iron farm. You know, if only you could go to the iron farm, because I keep telling you to ask Kiri if you can use his iron farm. And you don't. I'm looking at you. I know my PNG tuber doesn't seem like it, but I'm looking at you. I have to talk for you to know that I'm looking at you, so I can't just, like, silently stare at you. Oh wait, I know how I can silently stare at you. I know you didn't hear that because I muted my mic and then started screaming, so my PNG tuber would look at the screen constantly. It's only funny to me because I had to hear my dumbass scream. I like doing tiny screams as well. They're very funny to me. My dog's having a hissy fit. Oh no! How dare someone walk by? Where are you? Also, you took his fucking catchphrase and you can't even ask him if you can use his iron farm. I do like, you're avoiding the questions and the accusations and statements. Everything. So what I'm hearing is me and Comet are better. You're not better because you remember more. Comet doesn't... Uh-huh. Yeah. Wolf, you have done nothing to upset me. You are a good listener. Comet upsets me. I appreciate you trying to do better with your organization, but I still hate the way you organize your beetroots. Wolf, you're a good listener. Uh-huh. Yeah, I love you too. Gonna say, oh, it's like some of the designs in Bloodlines, and I remember that game is old enough to drink. Damn! Entei, is that the Absol? It's very... I gotta click on the Absol. Yeah, it's the shiny Absol. You know what? I'm tempted to... Hello, Goose. Why the gritty goose? And you know what? Why isn't it called the Gritty Goose? Oh, it is called Gritty Goose. Never mind. Where is this even from? Whose name is this? What? Oh, it's a hype train emote. That's why you have it. Oh, are we just spamming emotes now? What is that? Why are they eating forks? I think we've lost the plot a little bit. A lot of bit. Okay. I don't know what they're doing now. But yeah, Terra is a bit of an ancient game. And it is very funny. Oh god, what are you doing? Emotes everywhere. You guys having fun? Alright, we can have a bit of an emote party. Alright. You guys can have a little bit of an emote party. Go on ahead. Get it out of your system. We haven't had an emote party in some time. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, speaking of the spin, I'm probably gonna have to revamp it because I have a new idea for my tiny form. Look, I like that one as much as everyone else does. And you know what? I think I'll probably keep her canon just because I think it's funny. But I'll probably have a new small. So, keep that in mind. That emote will be updated. It's still gonna exist, just updated. Okay, just... Speed. This one is my favorite to use. Just bashing your head into a wall. Yep. I miss Overlord campaigns. I hope we get to have both them and him back. Him preferably first. But I also miss the Overlord campaigns. Honestly, this stream is turning into more of a just chatting. Oh,
I have something to say.
Yes, Raya?
I'm a normal rabbit.
Yep. I believe you. What is my timer on? Am I free to draw again? Oh, I've been allowed to draw for the past 15 minutes. Okay. Whoops. Maybe no. Oh, it looks like we're on an ad break. I feel like very normal rabbit. Yeah, the most normal. Alright, back to finishing this one up. Not a normal rabbit? What do you mean? You've never met a bright pastel purple rabbit? Yeah. Maybe during a drug trip, but not in real life, that's for sure. Oh goodness, I guess there's a lot of stupid people, huh? You've had to use the emote that many times. Or is it just because you like showing it because it's one of your favorites? Hollow Knight and Silksong. I still haven't beaten Hollow Knight, but I plan to. But that's mostly because I had to. It was on timeout for like a couple of years. Still not fully sure why Hollow Knight wasn't working properly, but I do have a theory because I've got it fixed again. I think I was running the game on the wrong type because I had the Grim Troop stuff, but I think I was technically running it on an older version of the game that didn't have Grim Troop. So that's probably why it was glitching out at random, because it didn't seem to understand the Grim Troop stuff being used. Hollow Knight. Welcome back from ads. I'm finally getting this one finished. Oh, you want to know something else that I'm incredibly hyped for this year? Madoka Magica's back, baby! I watched it like 2 years ago, and I was so in love with it. And then I got to watch the sequel movie, and Walpurgisnacht's Rise is coming out this year. I really love Madoka Magica. It's such a good story. I know a lot of people misunderstand it as magical girls but edgy, but it was actually one of the first magical girls that did darker stuff, and therefore a lot of people tried to copy it, in fact, and then that's when it's technically, yeah, it's Madoka's fault for having magical girl but edgy, but like, it's not her fault that they're bad. Madoka Magica's really good, and I really like it, and I very recommend. It is such a good, it's super good. I recommend it wholly. Oh my goodness, the difference in vibes just because of like the mild like differences in the way I did the shading is really funny, actually. Okay, let's kind of smooth this out a little bit. Yeah, I very much so like Madoka Magica, and I'm very happy for the. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a movie. It might be a show. I'm not really sure, but whatever it is, I want to fucking watch it. I am so hyped. I gotta get Echo in on it because I think I got him to watch. God damn it! There's like 2 different shows I got Echo to watch with me, and I'm pretty sure I haven't finished one of them, and I need to get him to watch more of it so I can continue with him. Because there's Link Click, and we watched, I think, the entirety of Madoka Magica together. I don't know if Echo's seen the movie, but I gotta get him to see the movie because I loved the movie. I don't remember if we watched it together or not. It's been years. But I'm also so very excited because I want to see where the story's going. Your eyes are too shiny. They are. Everyone else has, like, shading. Not shading, but, like... Oh! That's not creepy at all. Undo. All right, and that is that for this character. I will get both of these shipped off. Is that it? Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Ah, what the fuck is that? Oh, wait, no, I know what this is. I know what this is. Feast your eyes on a fat squirrel. Don't ask me why I have this image in my copy and paste folder. It's still here. I was feeling depressed earlier, and Caffeine told me about the Fat Squirrel Hate Reddit. And it's just people who are bullying fat squirrels, and it's beautiful because it's ironic bullying. They don't actually hate squirrels. It's just kind of silly. And they collect thousands, okay, maybe hundreds of images of fat squirrels to showcase. And they have stupid, like, names and everything, or, like, different tags to shame the squirrels. It's so fucking stupid, and I love it. But yeah, they made me incredibly happy, because it's just a bunch of fat squirrels, and they're acting like Nickelodeon bullies. That's how their insults are most of the time. It's really funny. I loved it. I felt a lot better, also just because fat squirrels are adorable. Also, yes, these squirrels are for the most part okay. A lot of squirrels fatten up for winter when they hibernate. It's to keep them warm. So no, it's not like laughing at morbidly obese squirrels for no reason. It's like a natural part of their lives. They get really fat for winter. So that's why a lot of them are that fucking chunky. It's so funny. There's even a competition for fat squirrels. They deserve it though. Shay! Shay! What the fuck? I guess we know what Reddit Shay uses. Fat squirrel hater. It's funny. Shame! Shame them! I think the funniest one I still remember... Isn't there a betting thing for fat bears? I think so, and there's also one for squirrels, because there's a whole competition for the fattest squirrel. Because, obviously, it's important for them to fatten up during, I forgot what I was saying. Obviously, it's important for them to do so, so they just, like, categorize the squirrels by who has the fattest squirrel scene in the state. It's really funny. Yeah, and Fat Bear Week. So there's Fat Bear Week and there's Fat Squirrel Week. So there's... But the squirrels get shamed for it in a whole subreddit. So fucking stupid. I genuinely could not stop laughing because of some of the captions. And, like, the tags were so crazy from, like, one of them's, like, morbidly obese, and one of them's just fat fuck. So stupid. It is so incredibly stupid, and I love it. I wonder if there's other fat animal weeks. I would love that. Of just animals that have to get fat for hibernation, and they have like competitions for who's the winner. Who is the fattest animal of the week? Especially because obviously being overweight isn't really good for animals. It's actually very bad. It's very unhealthy for them. So it's funny to make fun of the ones that quite literally need to be fat, because it's just like, it's just silly. You're not actually fat shaming a squirrel. And I remember one of the captions was like, shaming a TikTok talking about the fat squirrels. Not because there's anything wrong with it, no. Because making a TikTok that speaks positively of fat squirrels was going to inspire other squirrels to get fat. And it's just so stupid. It's stuff like that. I love it. Like, how could you encourage other squirrels to get fat by loving these other ones? They're going to be, you're encouraging an unhealthy lifestyle to wild squirrels. It's so stupid. I love it. I love it so much. Because it's just so absurd and like so meaningless to beef with a random fat squirrel. All right. It's time to get a little sappy because we're coming to the end few minutes of stream, and I finished this. So this is getting sent off to Agent later today. I have the last 2 Kuiper bunnies, and then I have the 2 sketches. And then the chibi art for Galaxy. And then that'll be most of the charity art that I owe. I'm not counting the half bodies for Entei as the charity art for the bingo because that's technically different. But I will, of course, be working on those intermittently. And then I have to get ready for all of the chibis. But yeah, that's gonna be one of my bingo things checked off within, hopefully, this first month. As long as Coastal Lamb doesn't take over so much of my life. Excuse me. But I say I'm going to get sappy because this is a really, really good first stream, and I'm really happy that all of you showed up. Like, of course, as always, I really appreciate my regulars for showing up frequently and coming to streams, but I'm also super happy that streaming an hour early made it so many people were also still able to show up today. I was a little worried that streaming early would be difficult for people to show up to stream, so this was going to be the test one to see if it worked or not, since I've moved my streams an hour up, but everyone was still here around the same time they normally are within the stream starting, so it looks like starting an hour earlier is still working well, and I'm really glad about that. Which means we will be keeping streams at 5 p.m. EST for this year. I really want to do more streams earlier in the day instead of streaming more, because I wouldn't be able to do stuff like my D&D games with my friends. Like, I'm supposed to have a D&D campaign on Tuesday and one every other Thursday. So those days are obviously out of the question. Saturday and Sunday, I usually don't stream at all, and it'd be kind of weird to add those to my weekends, because usually my weekends are more preserved for my family time. So it would take away from my time to spend with my friends or my family, and I just really didn't want to do that. So instead, I think adding an hour to each stream will be better. And I'm glad to see that everyone was able to show up, so it didn't actually like mess up everyone's timings for stuff. Obviously, you can only show up when you can. Don't feel bad if you can't show up to streams. I appreciate seeing you guys when I get to. If I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. There's always the VODs to keep your stream streaks up. But I really appreciate you all joining me for the first stream of the year. And I'm so excited for everything I have planned for y'all. And I hope you guys are too, because this re-debut is going to be the biggest event and the most art I'm working on at once and dropping at once. I might do some of the stuff early, like showing off the emotes are gonna show up early, technically. And likely the panels are gonna show up this like the day, so I'm not like uploading stuff during the stream. And like animated emotes need to be checked by Twitch, so I might have to upload those a month earlier than the stream is supposed to happen. So don't look too hard at the emotes, and if you see them early, pretend you didn't. Technically, a lot of stuff's gonna show up early though. There's a Fat Bear Jr. for Bear Cup? Wait, there's a Fat Bear Jr. for the baby ones? That's hilarious. I guess I never thought about that, but yeah, it makes sense that baby bears would also have to get fat for winter. That's so funny. Okay, well now I'm just imagining like a normal kickball or something, but it has like little bear ears on the top. That's all I can think of right now. Just like a fluffy soccer ball. It's not even like a bear cub anymore. It's just a ball. You get to roll them around. I wish you could pet bear cubs. I like how if anyone joins the art stream and wasn't paying attention, it looks like I haven't drawn anything here. Let's have something up. Something at least. Which honestly, this has been a pretty productive stream. I finished a piece of art and I worked on a full chibi thing, so that was fun. I am so excited for everything I have planned. Oh yeah, let's bring up the art bingo, because I made, it's made in Cliffsdale Paint, so I can just bring this up. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up for today's stream. I really appreciate it. But yeah, this is all of the stuff I have for my 2020 goal bingo. Technically, the re-debut is also a free space because it's going to have to happen. So it's technically my free space. I'm just not going to mark it off until then. But everything else on here is just stuff I want to learn. Like, video editing is a very important one. That's one of my big 3 for this month, or this year. The re-debut is #1. Video editing is #2 for the things I want to learn. And I guess commissions would be my 3rd thing that I really want to do this year. Everything else is stuff I really want to try. Like, making YouTube videos is very important, but that leans back into video editing. All the emote things I'm counting as different, but they are for the re-debut. And I want to just try out animated emotes. I want at least 1 or 2, but we'll see if I actually end up making one for the re-debut specifically. I might end up making animated emotes after. It kind of depends. Like, we have shorts and TikToks that I want to make out of my clips. I want to make an animatic, but this one's specifically either for lore or for my OCs. There's so much stuff I'm really excited to do because I finally have so much art energy and I finally get to use it. I'm just really glad that I'm able to do stuff again. I felt like I was having like a really bad dry spell last year because I was dealing with a lot of mostly depression. I didn't realize it at first, but it was. But I've luckily got a different dose of my medication, and that's definitely fixed it, and I finally feel like me again. And me is art. I must make my art. I am not going to shut up about my OCs this year. I'll be mostly working on the re-debut, but after that, it's going to be mostly OC time, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, I even want to make some mini comics, whether it's my OCs or my channel lore, we'll see. But I am so incredibly excited. I have so much stuff to tell you guys about and show you guys and work on. I'm just excited because I got plans and I got a whole another year to figure it all out. We'll see if we get any bingos. Oh yeah, the way this bingo works, it's made by Alma. Every time you get a bingo, you're supposed to give yourself some sort of treat, and if you get all of your board filled out, you get a big treat. I have no idea what that treat would be, but honestly, to myself, getting any bingos at all would be a treat in its own. Because all of this is stuff that I love. Okay, most of this is stuff that I love. I have to figure out if I like video editing in the first place. But if I learn to video edit, and I know that I hate it after that, then I don't like video editing, and at least I've learned. But yeah, I have so much I want to do. And technically, I do have OC art, but like, I'm not counting it just yet. Because it's not finished yet. But yeah, that art I'm making for Matt actually is going to be able to count as 2 things, because technically it is... well, more OC art just means any OC art, so technically that would count for that. Plus, it's going to be the thing I use to learn anime effects, which is a program that lets you animate images, like little character images, and it's really cute. I really like it. I'm excited to get to learn that, and I'm going to be using that like rigged puppet for Matt for figuring that out. So technically that counts as 2, but I'm going to use it mostly for learning anime effects. Also, if I learn that, I can make so many funny little animations of my OCs. Or just have cute little, like, animated chibis and stuff of them. Very excited. Who knows, maybe I'll even make something cool with it for other people eventually. Full body art, I got some friend fan art I need to make. Wink wink, nudge nudge, perhaps while I'm learning this as well, animated stuff. No, who knows, whatever. It's fine, don't worry about it. Who just fell from the sky? It's fine. But yeah, finishing charity art is all the way down here. I also kind of randomized these, because I had the list and then I mixed them up, so that nothing would be too close together. Because that would be cheating. Like, sure, the 2 learning thing and the 2 emote things are nearby, but, like, they're very different. These are all very different. And there's the OC art page, so, like, you can't just knock this out in one day. Well, if I had enough art energy, maybe I could. But yeah, a lot of this is just randomized except for the re-debut. I had to have that be the 13th thing, so it's in the middle. But yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight's stream. Who is Larry? Is this more of is this... Nope. Of Mice and Men? Is that what the book is? Yeah, we've had a nice, to be fair, my art streams are half drawing, half just chatting, and I'm fine with that. I love it, actually. I like that we get to have story time. But yeah, I am going to get us ready for a raid. So thank you guys for joining me for tonight's stream. The first of many streams that will be starting at 5 p.m. EST. Whatever that is in your time zone, do a little check. And our first 3-hour stream, we made it. I want to start doing I want to start doing 3 to 4 hour streams consistently this year as well. So I'm going to be trying to do longer streams and starting early. So I'm very excited for that as well. It also means that even though we've done a 3-hour stream, it's only 8 o'clock and I have plenty of time to do more drawing if I want to. Or just relax, because I'll be honest, I'm mostly ending because my throat is starting to hurt, and I need to take a yapping break. Honestly, that's one of the biggest fears I have, is losing my voice. I'm taking good care of my wrist and my eyes, and at this point, my voice is not able to keep up as much with my streams as I want to, so I need to start drinking more of my tea and stuff. But yeah, let's see, where are we going to head tonight? You know what? I want to see if there's anybody who's in the art tag that piques my interest. Ooh, there's a lot of people with really cool designs or seem to be working on some cool art. Oh, wait a minute. I recognize you. Ooh, we should rate this person. Okay, wait. No, I know where this person's from. This is Sugar. So, Sugar, I remember seeing on Poppy's, also, Sugar is a mature artist. That shouldn't be too surprising. But their character is wearing, like, their cutesy night clothing. And they are a rather, curvaceous character. But Sugar was one of the artists who was there for Poppy's, charity stream, where she had a bunch of different artists making art to raise money for her site, and that's why she was actually super far ahead. Yeah, Sugar offered your character here's, so let's go raid Sugar. I hope they're doing all right. But yeah, everybody hop on in for the raid. Again, thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you again. Remember to take good care of yourselves. Have a good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever it is for you in your time zone. I will be back again on Monday at 5 p.m. EST. Have a good day. Be good as well. Remember, be nice, be respectful, read the rules. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! And OBS? There we go.